When you read the Old Testament, the feel you can get from the God of the Old Testament seems much sterner and more severe than the God of the New Testament presented through Jesus. The laws of God seem harsh and uncompromising. This has troubled many Christians and readers of the Bible. The reality and truth is that the feel of the two testaments is different, but can be better understood when you consider the manifested presence of God. People in the Old Testament had very little to go by as a moral compass. There was no Bible you could read, so your spiritual guidance came mainly from who you lived with or your own conscience. We know from experience that after a few traumatic events, our conscience can become seared or numb and not very trustworthy. God is omnipresent, meaning He is everywhere at all times, even if we don't think He's there. With the manifest presence of God, the person or persons involved know without a doubt that God is there. God's manifest presence is so holy, awesome, and full of His glory, the earth can't contain it. That was the God of the Old Testament. He manifested Himself with great power and could not be approached. Then God said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Aaron's older sons, and 70 of Israel's elders, and you shall worship at a safe distance." Then Moses, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel went up the mountainside, and they saw a manifestation of the God of Israel. And under His feet there appeared to be a pavement of sapphire, just as clear as the sky itself. Yet He, God, did not stretch out His hand against the nobles of the Israelites, and they saw the manifestation of the presence of God, and ate and drank. Later, Moses went up to the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. The glory and brilliance of the Lord rested on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it for 6 days. On the 7th day, God called to Moses from the midst of the cloud. In the sight of the Israelites, the appearance of the glory and brilliance of the Lord was like consuming fire on the top of the mountain. God's first attempt to bridge the gap between His manifested holy presence and sinful mankind was to send the law. In reality, the law widened the gap between a holy God and His beloved creation. There needed to be another solution. God's solution was to send a repackaged version of Himself that contained all His glory, but could safely touch or be touched by mankind. Our incredibly creative God figured out a way to contain all of His manifested glory in the form of a not severe, not scary, non-threatening, sweet baby boy.